What is going on, horror family? Welcome to Resident Horror. And today, I want to talk to you about a film that I saw called Consecration. This film didn't receive a good welcome. A lot of people didn't like it, a few did. But I feel like this film is really getting the short end of the stick. I really enjoyed this film. So film is a matter, of opinion. So in my opinion, this film is a good watch. First, let's go to the black screen and find out what that means.
Consecration.
The action of making or declaring something, typically a church, sacred. So they're taking it upon themselves of divine authority that they claim is given to them to make something consecrated, sacred, holy, important. So Consecration is a film directed by Christopher Smith, distributed by IFC Films, released February 10th, 2023, had a box office net of $2.3 million. It stars Jenna Malone, Danny Hudson. Jenna Malone plays the character called Grace, who is the protagonist of the film. Grace is a regular woman going about her regular life, or so it seems. She takes care of people's eyes. And a particular woman comes into her office with her husband who has an eye condition that she's unfamiliar with, and she knows that she cannot help this woman. But she does know a doctor who has a higher overstanding or understanding of the eyes, and she recommends this patient to him. Now, this doesn't have any effect at the immediate time when you see this opening scene, but later on, this is very significant because there is something that she does that they show later that shows you who she is or what she is about, right? So we're going to skip all of that. You don't need to hear that. Now, moving on, Grace has a brother who is a priest, right, in the Mount Saviour Convent in Scotland, and this land is owned by the Vatican, so it's its own little cutout space, right? So they can pretty much do anything they want there. But she got word that her brother took his own life, and she's not having any of it. She said that's not her brother. Brother wouldn't do that. So she's not believing it. And she already has a heavy distrust for religion and a special hatred and distrust in her heart for nuns. Something about the nuns that just get under her skin in general. So anyway, she travels out to Scotland, and upon landing in Scotland, she uncovers murder, sacrilege, and the truth about herself. Now, one particular motto of this convent is, there is only one God. And they regurgitate this mantra over and over and over again. And little spooky things and certain activities are going on in this convent while she's there. And there's also an investigator from the police that comes in and is also conducting an investigation. And the Vatican also sends another gentleman there who Danny Hudson plays, Father Romero, comes in from the Vatican to also help out, or it appears as such. Film carries on. It can be very confusing, and this is why I think a lot of people, or a few people, really didn't like this film, because of the confusing nature of it. But once you understand what is actually going on, you can appreciate this film. You really can appreciate this film. And as this film goes on, you will find out and see that Grace is a very special girl and has special abilities, okay? And this plays heavily into the notion that there is only one God, and why they continually want to say this mantra over and over to make everyone believe it. Now, there was a specific place on the property where her brother allegedly took his own life. And this has a whole backstory that backs to the Crusades. And now we do know that the Crusades were brutal. They did brutal acts for anyone that did not listen or subscribe to their way of thought and their belief, right? No spoilers, because I really want you to see this. And this causes a lot of conflict a lot of bullcrap, a lot of self-righteousness where one wants to impose something on someone else, although what they believe is only a belief, not really backed by anything. And if anything contradicts this belief, it must be put down, because this belief must reign in the heart of all men and women by any means. I may be getting a little bit too deep into this movie, but take that right there and keep that, what I just said, in the back of your mind while you watch this, and you will understand the fight that is going on here, or the cover up, and you really will appreciate this film. Now, I'll leave that story at that. Now, the cinematography I thought in this film was great. It had excellent shots. I love the shots, the wide spanning shots of Scotland. I love the shots inside of the convent. I love the shots where she's standing over the edge looking down at the place where her brother collided with the rocks, allegedly. I love the shots where she was underwater. I love the visions. I just love the mood and atmosphere of this film. I thought it was well done. The sound was good as well. The acting was good as well. I think that the overall message here deserves a conversation after the fact. I think you guys should really give this movie a chance. I thought it was very well done. I enjoyed it. Is it the best horror movie? No. But, I mean, a lot of movies that we watch are not the best horror movie, but there are good movies that make you think. And this is one of those movies that will make you think. It will confuse you on whether she is good, whether she is evil. And listen, I'm all for her, man. I'm on the side of Grace. Just letting you guys know that I'm for Grace in this. So I would like to know what side you are on when you watch this in the comments. I think you will enjoy this movie. Go check it out. It is streaming on Shudder. That's where I watched it. I don't know if it's streaming on anywhere else, but I'm pretty sure you're skillful enough to find out a way to watch it. But it is streaming on Shudder. Check it out. Let me know what you think. I liked it. What does the magical crystal ball say? 4 out of 5. This movie is good, and it leaves us with a conversation piece after the fact. For those of you that were confused about this film, please watch it again, give it another chance, and keep what I said in the back of your mind about hiding the truth and the need to have only one God. Okay? And watch it with that in the back of your mind. I think you will get an appreciation for this piece of film. So, with that said, peace. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell, and have a spooky day.